guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to talk to you guys about 4 things I learned from working at Sephora. Most people don't know, but I did used to work at Sephora. I worked at quite a lot of retail jobs actually. I worked in the retail for like 6 or 7 years, like for a really long time. Retail's fun, it's crazy, like you never know what's gonna happen. No day is ever the same. Like if you want a job that's never gonna be the same every day, work in retail because you never know who you're gonna come across. But anyways, I just wanted to share 4 tips because I couldn't think of 5. Like I wish I had 5 tips for y'all, but I just really couldn't think of 5 things that I learned. So I only could think of 4. But yeah, I'm going to share with you 4 things that I learned while working at Sephora. And I have it written down in my handy dandy little notebook. I feel like everybody has one of these like notebooks where they just write all kinds of like random stuff in there. Mine says, good things come to those who hustle, and it's like all jank and nasty looking because it sits on my makeup table. And I don't know anybody's makeup table who looks nice and pretty and clean. Mine is kind of like a crazy mess. But anyways, the first thing I want to talk to you guys is about your face. So your face is kind of like, well, your face and your neck and your chest area. So think of your face like a piece of cardboard, right? But then the area around your eyes, your nose, not cardboard, I shouldn't say cardboard. I should say paper. As a regular piece of paper, like printer paper. So think of your face as a piece of printer paper, and then around your eyes, your mouth, and then your chest area is like tissue paper, like you just push it through. The area around that skin is that area of skin is super sensitive and super soft. It's always so important to keep it moisturized because these are the things on our body that's going to wrinkle the fastest. So I always use a good eye moisturizer. I have a moisturizer for just around my lips, and then I always bring my moisturizer down into my neck area, and then make sure you moisturize your chest as well because you don't want to have lots of premature wrinkles. I already have some premature wrinkling, and I feel like that's because before I worked at Sephora that I didn't know that I was supposed to moisturize right here, and then I wasn't supposed to use like a regular moisturizer under my eyes. So I have like premature wrinkling under my eyes, but I'm trying to correct it. Hopefully I can, like, you know, prolong the wrinkling so it won't happen as quickly. So now that I shared these tips with you guys can do the same thing. Okay, the next thing I learned was from a rep at Sephora. So all the different brands at Sephora always have reps, and the reps come in and they explain new products to us. They tell us tips and tricks about how to use new products. And one of the Makeup Forever reps, she told me for oily skin that you should always, not always, but you could mix a loose powder in with your foundation. And that was literally, that's my holy grail, y'all. Like when she told me that for the summertime, like you can stay matte all day by mixing loose powder with your foundation, and it makes a big difference. Like your makeup will not be the same, I promise. Next thing I learned was putting an oil on the spots where you like spray your fragrance. So right now I'm using Gucci Guilty. That's like my favorite fragrance, my holy grail, go to, whatever. I love me some Gucci Guilty. So I spray that on, like, so no, actually I'll put the coconut oil like right here, right? And then I'll spray on the Gucci Guilty, and it makes it last so much longer. You can use any kind of oil. You can use argan oil, jojoba oil. I prefer to use coconut oil. It's pretty unscented. It doesn't smell like anything, so it won't interfere with the smell of my Gucci Guilty. But yeah, you just dab coconut oil on wherever you would spray your perfume, and it's gonna make it last all day. Like people are you're gonna walk past somebody and be like, oh my gosh, she smells so good, but it's not gonna be like too heavy like an old grandma. You don't want to smell like that. No, you're gonna get you a little bit of oil, spray your perfume, and then people will be like, oh my gosh, you smell so good. Don't you love when people say that to you, like you smell so good? I love it. I love when people say that to me. So yeah, that's one tip and trick I learned. And then my last tip and trick goes into skincare again. So what I learned was, like, I used to never do like anything for my skin, honestly. Like I used to not moisturize, tone, anything. But recently like not recently, but when I started working at Sephora and I started really divulging myself into skincare and finding out like how important it was, because if you love makeup, you have to love skincare. They go hand in hand. You really have to take care of your skin. So what I'm using right now is a 3-step system from Ole Henriksen, and it's their oil balance system, and I actually got that as a gift from Ole Henriksen in a program called Influencer. I've talked about Influencer a lot of times on my channel. Not a lot of times, like once. But I talk about it quite often on social media. And it's basically a program where you can get free things sent to you so you can sample them and try them out and then tell other people about them. So I'm telling you guys about the Ole Henriksen 3-step system because it's bomb. Like I've been using it for the past maybe 2 weeks and it's so good. Like I love it so much. It comes with a the package I got came with a moisturizer, a toner, and a cleanser. And the cleanser is kind of tingly and it looks really nice. And the first time, like I kid you not, the first time after I used it, my boyfriend looked at my skin. He was like, oh, your melanin is popping. And he's never said that to me before. He's never once commented on my skin and was like, your skin is popping. Never in life. And he did it that one day and I was like, oh, thank you. Thank you, because I started using the 3-step system and honestly it's great. So good makeup starts with good skincare. So yeah guys, those were my 4 little tips and tricks that I learned from Sephora. I hope you guys learned a little something new from this video. I'm glad I could share something like this with you guys, and I'll see you in my next video. Love you guys. Bye.